All right, folks, it is December 20th, 2024, and we are going to bring you a live session, a Friday night live, going to be a big one. Really looking forward to updating you guys here because I know we had a lot of folks worried with Chris Larson, a co-founder of Ripple, donating to Kamala. That got everybody riled up. But what we try to remind folks of is that Ripple is a company here playing chess, not checkers, while the rest of the cryptocurrency space is out here playing Go Fish. Playing around out here doing some silly stuff while Ripple has been doing nothing but conducting the most transparent business in the Web3 DLT space by far. It's not even close. And so in this update, we're going to talk about it. Ripple donating $5 million worth of XRP to Trump's inauguration. Absolutely love to see it. And that's why I figured it would be fitting to throw this shirt on here, our Trump XRP shirt. It's almost as if we've been protected this whole time and we were chosen to be released and set free at this moment here with a second Trump administration coming in. I'm calling this Trump's Pandora's box being opened up. He has nothing to worry about except ingraining his legacy in history of America and really the world too. And when it comes to XRP and Ripple, what we're seeing here is that XRP is leveling the playing field for the world, while RLUSD is Ripple's effort to help America, just like Trump said, continue to expand US dollar dominance through the use of stablecoins. RLUSD coming at the perfect time. Trump's election victory coming at the perfect time. Now, although we've remained incredibly bullish, the fundamentals are spectacular. I mean, we could go on and on all day long about the fundamentals on XRP. But we got a little bit excited here because XRP finally started to move. And so as you've noticed here in my content recently, we've been keeping an update a little bit more closely on the technical analysis because we're moving. We're not just chilling here at 50 cents. And every swing of a few cents impacts our net worth dramatically. At least those of us that have a rather large size bag of XRP might be guilty of that, right? So when we swing 10, 20 cents, our net worth is moving by a little bit, isn't it? And like I said in my video update this morning, we got two camps. Folks that woke up this morning and saw the red across the screen and thought, oh crap, oh no, this is it. It's over. Bull run's over. I'm hanging it up. I'm selling all my crypto. You got folks that were in full panic. And then you got folks that wake up, we get our coffee, we go, we buy the dip, or like I said, you got your limit order set. And then a lot of people commented on that video and they said that they're in camp 3 where basically they're just sitting by, watch the dip, no concerns, but we're not allocating any more capital to cryptocurrency at this point. And I'm right there with you too. I moved a little bit into some XDC yesterday. I did have to take a little bit of XDC off the table there, and I did pick up some more XDC. I'm not buying XRP at these levels, but I am taking advantage of this dip to buy some other assets. So I accumulated HBAR, XDC, Flare, even the Say token here in the last couple weeks have been some of my most recent pickups, and I've been very happy to just watch my XRP bag grow. And you really have to understand, I wanted to bring this point home starting off this live show here tonight. We are in a new reality, and we gotta really understand what's taking place here. With Trump's victory in a second Trump term, that's a new reality. Now, with XRP, we're holding $2. See, we don't have a history of trading above $2 for very long. We're talking days. We don't have weeks. We don't have months of history of XRP trading above $2. During the 2017-2018 bull run, XRP over the course of 1 month went from about 20 cents to $3.80 and then back down over the course of a couple weeks. It only traded above $2 for about a week. It was very quick, very quick. And of course, during the 2021 bull run, we only went up to about $1.94. Now, this time around, this bull run, a new reality, second Trump term, XRP no longer in a lawsuit. We got ourselves at least a little bit of clarity here on XRP. What we see is that XRP is now holding $2. We've set a floor price of $2. Now, it's funny because I can't win either way. Folks tell me, oh, you need to make content to, remind everybody to know what you hold and to cheer everybody up and rah, and get everybody motivated. And so I make my content and I say, $2 XRP bounce. And then I put out that content reminding folks of the fundamentals. Remember, most of my content is focused on fundamentals. It's not on hype. We do get excited because it is a great opportunity, but it's not focused on hopium. It's not focused on silly stuff. It's focused on real documented proof of partnerships, adoption, and utility at a institutional level. And so when I try to come out here and I make a video talking about the $2 XRP bounce, then I get a bunch of people that came out this morning talking about, all I deliver is hopium, and all I deliver is now content that's focused on price and TA. No, that's not it. You have to understand the game. All anybody cares about is price. That's what I said in my update earlier with the TA experts saying that we're going to $100. I said it doesn't matter if we're going to $100. What matters is that people are talking about it. It doesn't matter whether you agree with it or it offends you. People are talking about it. And you're going to see here in this episode, I got it lined up. We got Mark Yusko and others. These are big hedge fund guys that are just pissed off that XRP is doing so well. Like I said, this new reality is something that the rest of the cryptocurrency space is not used to. They are not comfortable with this. They are not comfortable with XRP outperforming every single other one of these cryptocurrencies in the past month, besides XLM and besides the meme coins. So without further ado, folks, I want to get into this update here on a Friday night live session where, like I said, I'm going to bring it either way. We've been focused on fundamentals. I've been talking about us being in a recession and times not being as rosy as they were painting them over the past 2 years. And so the thing is I'm always trying to weave in fundamentals. I'm always trying to weave in the real economic data that's not so pretty in the middle of hyping it up because I know what sells. So when you get the game and you understand how the game is played, we have to focus on price. You got to focus on price if you want to effectively get the messaging across. Why do you think we've made videos talking about XRP to 10,000? Is it because we think that we're going to hang our hat on a guarantee that XRP is going to 10,000? No, it's an icebreaker to open up a conversation about how high can XRP go realistically? How big are these problems that we're solving with this DLT, with this XRP, along with other cryptos too? We don't believe that XRP is going to get all of the money. We just think that we're going to get a nice piece of this pie. Same thing with the stablecoins. Folks are coming out of the woodworks to call the stablecoin a failure after 2 days. Now, I'm going to show you the clip from Mark Yusko. And I commented and I said, you got to be a special kind of stupid or bought and paid for to be comparing Ripple's stablecoin after 2 days, calling it a failure compared to Circle's USDC that's been around for years. What are we talking about here? Are you that stupid? No. You're a big time hedge fund guy. That means you're bought and paid for. You're part of this VC gang that went from Ethereum to Solana to Sui to the next meme coin. Shoot, we even got Hawk2 pumping it back up here again. Like I said, there's enough liquidity to pump stupidity in this market. Why was Jerome Powell cutting rates here this week? It's absolutely ridiculous. Well, we have Fartcoin sitting at $1 billion, and they just pumped up Hawkcoin again. Hawk2. There's enough liquidity to fund stupidity. Folks, I hope you're having a good time. I wanted to start us off with this Friday night live session with a little bit of spice, a little bit of a rant on just how I'm feeling about these markets right now. It's hilarious. We're excited because we're in range of all-time high. And folks are everybody, calm down. Okay. And then other folks are telling me I need to make pump it up rah-rah content to remind everybody not to sell your bags. It's like you can't win either way. But hey, folks, I'm having a lot of fun and I'm watching this. It's just strength. These guys can't stand it. The strength that XRP is showing, the strength on display, the fundamental utilities that are being added to our ledger as we speak. I'm going to show you in this update multi-purpose tokens from Ripple. You betcha. The big news this week of the stablecoin going live. And of course it did pump us up. Did we expect it to be the catalyst that pumped us to 589 in a day? No, only fools expected that. And only new people don't understand that what's taking place on the XRP price chart's consolidation before the next move up. Take a look at it, folks. I'm going to show you here to get started off. Take a look at it. XRP up to 227 perfect back test, clearing out all of the leverage. And I had folks commenting this morning, oh, just opened up a long on XRP at $2. And, I like that. That's fine, but the leverage is what's getting us so much volatility and such massive swings in this cryptocurrency market right now, is all of the leverage. Folks going long, folks going short. And what's funny is that the market makers and the exchanges, they're watching this, right? They don't want to allow too many people to be long while XRP slingshots to new all-time highs and beyond. You have to understand that costs the exchanges a lot of money. That costs the market makers a lot, right? When everybody's long, everybody's piled into the same trade and we are able to climb on up. But this is where the market makers come in and exactly why they nuke us back down and take advantage of us with their manipulation. They have many tools to manipulate with Tether along with others. And so what they do is they continue to liquidate us going both ways, going long, going short. But as I said in the update, and I continue to remind folks, if you're just acquiring spot positions and you've got your limit order set, so in these events that we get the liquidation event in the middle of the night, you're sleeping soundly while your limit order gets executed on the exchanges. And it's no big deal. We wake up, we laugh. Oh, wow, portfolio's down today. Not a big deal because a healthy consolidation is taking place before XRP launches off here once again. The $2 launch pad is still intact. Look at it, folks. We're zoomed out here right now on the 4-hour chart going all the way back here to this initial move that took us back up here to 290. We backtest of 34%. When you pump 488%, by the way, guys, you will get sometimes a correction of 34%. That is completely normal, completely healthy. Now we watch as XRP's chopping sideways here, back up to 272 on the news that ROUSD is coming out this week, and then we basically come on down all week long. The final move here clearing us out to about $2, right below $2 here once again, before we get a massive bounce. Look how quickly we bounced off of this level. And this is why I've been focusing on the order books. That's an 18% bounce. That's why I titled this morning's video $2 XRP bounce, because amidst all of this, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And I know that many of you guys aren't going anywhere either. And like I've been saying, on this order book, we are seeing a massive buy wall at $2. Many of you guys in my comments on the video this morning were telling me that you bought the dip at $2, or you woke up late and you had to buy at $2.15. Now, I'm not buying any more XRP. My bags are packed. But like I said, I bought XDC. I've been buying some other cryptos and taking advantage of this dip because we've been in this game for a while. This is nothing for us. Dark Defender, XRP double tap on the 4-hour charts for both RSI and price. Additionally, daily time frame has a tremendous bullish pin bar. These are initial signals for momentum to continue. Time will tell. So he's seeing the same thing that we're recognizing here. Double tap on that $2 level. Yes, of course, we wicked down to $1.90. That was last week. Obviously, we went down to about $1.98, $1.99, depends on your exchange. But the point being, the major support here at $2 came in as expected. And this is why I've been watching the order books and focused on the TA here lately, is because it really matters for folks at these levels when we're making swings here. One day's movement can change your net worth drastically. And so I'm just trying to keep folks tapped in on where we're at from a technical standpoint, while also reminding folks on the red days. See, on the green days, we can just make pump it up content. On the green days, when the number goes up, it's easy to make content. We just come on and hype it up. On the red days, I like to remind folks that the structure's still intact from a technical perspective, but the fundamentals are the best in crypto, and that's not changing. It's only getting better. In every single bull run, we see the same thing. This post right here from Vivek shows you exactly what we're talking about here. The Bitcoin bull run of 2017 and 2018. Take a look at it. This is a chart here, 2016 all the way up through 2017, where you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pullbacks, almost 6 here at 29%. Basically 6 pullbacks of over 30% during this bull run. So on the way up, during that 2017 bull run, we saw 6 pullbacks of 30% or more. This is to be expected. And like I said, every single pullback, we're going to take advantage of it if we have capital to dispose of and include in our investment portfolio. Now, I want to get right on into it, folks, because what I have lined up here tonight is nothing but straight XRP content that you guys are going to want to see. Nothing but straight XRP Ripple news that you're going to love to see. But I got to call this out, and we got to call this out as a community, as a Web3 crypto space. If we want to be taken serious, we got to call out clown shows like this. While everyone focuses on Brad, Ripple, and how bad XRP is, here is how retail actually gets dumped on. What I did is I took a screenshot here. The Aptos CEO, Mo Sheikh, has quit. Mo Sheikh is gone. What did this guy do? He raised $400 million, does nothing for 3 years, gives $50 million to BlackRock to pretend to invest in TradeFi. And you guys have been hearing me talk about these fake partnerships. Oh, we consulted so-and-so. Oh, we did a photo op with so-and-so. That's fantastic. Are they using your token? Did they buy your token? Did you have to give your token to them so that they could use it? Or were they willing to actually pay for your token? Are they willing to actually buy your token so that they can use it? And 99% of crypto cannot answer that question honestly and tell you, yes, they did buy with their own money our token and they are using it. 99% of crypto cannot answer that question. And so this guy, after 3 years of doing nothing, raising $400 million, giving $50 million to BlackRock to pretend to invest in TradeFi, massive influencer round to pump everything last minute, leaves on a cliff with mid-9-figure exit. VCs, be careful of your founders. And for those of you investing in this cryptocurrency space, you got to look very closely at the people that are really running these projects and these ecosystems, because in the XRP ecosystem, this is the beauty, is that Ripple and Brad and everything taking place over there could fail. And I'm not going to pretend and act like that wouldn't be bad for XRP. It would, right? But at this point, at this stage of the XRP ledger, we do have true decentralization, so the network would keep on going. And we do have many businesses and institutions that are coming to the XRP ledger, some without even partnering up with Ripple. And that's the difference between XRP and these other ecosystems, is they only get participants by giving deals to founders and VCs. And hey, buddy, help me out. Come say that you're using, come say that you're hanging out with us. You don't have to actually use our token. Just come pretend like you might use our token. Just come pretend like you might do something, And so we see founders like this in the cryptocurrency space actually dumping on retail, actually doing nothing to bring real utility to their project. Meanwhile, we got folks coming out of the woodworks to criticize Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and XRP. Meanwhile, we've seen transparency, truth, accountability, everything out in the open, real utility, and stablecoins now been brought to the ledger. We have massive utilities being added to the ledger as we speak. Massive partnerships, real partnerships that include using the token, not just consulting, not just photo op, not just a fireside chat where we're friendly with each other, but no, they're buying the token to use it in real world utility. That's the difference between XRP and the rest of the space. Like I said, Ripple playing chess, not checkers, while the rest of the space is playing go fish. And they really don't even know how to play go fish at best. That's the rest of the space. That's our crypto reality. Now, I've got to cover this one too. This is some fake news. Well, maybe not fake, but misleading. So you got the Crypto Briefing right here. Crypto Briefing puts out this post right here. Just in, the U.S. Court of Appeals has set new dates for the ongoing Ripple case. This is not the SEC versus Ripple case, though. So the way that they word that, this is very typical of these news outlets that are so desperate for clicks and attention that they put out misleading headlines like this, talking about the U.S. Court of Appeals has set new dates for the ongoing Ripple case. Well, yes, they did, but that's a case where some investor who threw a few $100 or something at XRP, and now he's suing Ripple, and he's about to get absolutely smacked up in the courts. What an absolute fool for filing this lawsuit. He's going to get absolutely cleaned out and taken to town by the legal assassins that Ripple has on their team. And he's 100% in the wrong for even filing and bringing this case forward. But this case is not the SEC versus Ripple case. We are waiting for a settlement announcement. And I'm going to be talking about this in an upcoming video where I'm going to basically break down the 40-year anniversary that we're coming up. Remember, this case was filed on December 22nd, 2020. Here we are 4 years later. Gary Gensler's gone. We know that the SEC is talking about Hester Pearson, Mark Uyeda are saying that on day one, they want to denounce the Hinman speech. They want to denounce the Hinman free pass speech on day one. So we understand what's taking place here with XRP having clarity and the SEC now coming forward and wanting to denounce and distance themselves from how this SEC's been operating with Hinman's free pass speech, with Gary Gensler not able to answer a yes or no, is Ethereum a security, not able to answer any questions about one particular crypto, not able to answer really any questions other than to say that they believe that everything's a security, even though the courts have shot them down time and time again. Bitstamp coming out and saying that XRP is going to make history next year. I've been highlighting how these exchanges are coming out of the woodworks to hype up XRP. The institutions in Wall Street is going to be coming out of the woodworks to hype up XRP. This is not going to stop anytime soon. Now, what does Bitstamp know? Now, in regards to making history, Ripple did just make history with their donation to Trump here today. Jacob King says Ripple to donate $5 million in XRP to President Trump inaugural fund. This matches the largest single donation in U.S. inauguration history. Now, I took it to Grok so that I could fact check this. I wanted to verify if this was the largest and who else had donated this much. It was Sheldon Adelson who donated $5 million to Donald Trump's 2017 inaugural committee as well. So Ripple has now literally matched the largest contribution ever to an inauguration. Ripple has now matched that paid in XRP. Do you understand what's taking place right now, folks? This is not an ordinary company. This is not a company that's playing around. There's other companies like Kraken and others that have also donated to Trump's inaugural fund as well. They gave a nice $1 million. I don't know if Charles Hoskinson and Cardano is going to donate. I haven't seen any news that they've made a move yet, but there's a big difference here, between donating a little chunk of change and matching the largest contribution that's ever been made to an inaugural fund ever by the likes of Sheldon Adelson. So Ripple stepped up here. And, I talked about this when Chris Larson donated his money to Kamala. I said, guys, don't worry. This is marketing. I said, do you think for 1 second, this was the big one that I had to laugh about with Chris Larson donating to Kamala. I said, do you think that for 1 second, Chris Larson wants to see an unrealized capital gains tax that Kamala and her team was floating? Can you seriously say that Chris Larson would support that? You think that Chris Larson could look you dead in the eyes and say that he wants to see an unrealized capital gains tax with his bag of XRP, along with the other assets that he has, along with the negative impact that would have in our markets, that would destroy our markets? You think that Chris Larson really supports that? No. But Chris Larson was chosen on the chessboard to make that move strategically for marketing. Once again, this is the largest donation to Kamala, I believe, by far from any crypto, by far from any crypto company, if not one of the largest campaign contributions this election cycle. So right from the get-go, I know a lot of people were worked up. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? And remember the fake news, along with other influencers that have made their whole living on fudding out XRP. They spun this around to say that Ripple donated to Kamala. No, Ripple didn't donate to Kamala. No. We had to remind everybody about the facts. Ripple donated to Fairshake, a super PAC that funded both sides of the aisle, as Brad Garlinghouse explained on 60 Minutes, as Marjorie Brennan questioned Brad Garlinghouse on. Do we need to be threatened by the cryptocurrency space? And I loved how Brad Garlinghouse leaned right in. He was so locked in on that interview. And he said, absolutely, we were successful. We educated the voters, and the voters elected these people. And if you haven't figured out by now, there's a lot of voters that are interested in cryptocurrency. So you might want to get caught up to speed. And absolutely, we had major success in this election. And absolutely, we have a war chest ready for the next election. And clearly, Ripple still has money to donate to Trump's inaugural fund as well. And so I had to remind every folks, no. Ripple's remained neutral up until now. And Ripple, see, this was a strategic hedge. It's just like being incredibly long and then you place a little short position. This is what all sophisticated traders do. You got to place a hedge. You got to have an insurance policy. So just in case Kamala does get in, we've cut a check, right? But this was Chris Larson with his own money donating to Kamala. And then we had Stuart Alderati who donated his own money to Trump. So we had executives from Ripple donating to both Kamala and Trump, hedging us on both sides. And at the very same time, Ripple, we confirmed this, was meeting with Trump and the Trump transition team. And Trump, as Stu said, was listening to our story. Now, Ripple comes out and they decide to donate $5 million worth of XRP to President Trump's inaugural fund, matching the largest single donation in U.S. inauguration history. This is where you can no longer ignore us. See, the rest of the cryptocurrency space can no longer ignore us because XRP's finally been moving and we're above $2, holding $2 really well. And now we got a stable coin. Now we have additional utilities. Now we have meme coins, for crying out loud. We have it all. And price action, most importantly, is what folks pay attention to. And so they can no longer ignore us. Then when it comes to Ripple and the moves that they've been making, these are investments. This is marketing. 10 million to Kamala is marketing. Stuart Alderati donating hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of XRP to Trump is marketing. Ripple, being one of the largest campaign contributors to the super PAC, still having money to donate to the midterms, is marketing. Brad Garlinghouse going on 60 Minutes. And like I said, they got nothing to say bad about Ripple. They have nothing bad to say about Brad. But where the haters were always able to get us was on XRP's lack of price action. Well, unfortunately for them, we're leading the rally now. So Ripple, Brad, and XRP all looked fantastic in the 60 Minutes interview, even though they didn't include the fact that we've defeated the SEC. We got the ruling that XRP is not a security. They left a lot out about how Ripple was building real utility with XRP. And of course, they leave out that. They leave out the fact that Brad, Ripple, and the team is building real utility for XRP, and they allowed John Reed Stark, the SEC shill, to have an opportunity to say that no cryptos have any utility. The cat's out of the bag. It's too late. There's no going back. The genie's out of the bottle. XRP has been set free. You can't get it for less than $2 now. You can't ignore a company that's donating the largest campaign contributions to both sides of the aisle. We can't lose. No matter who wins this election, we won. And that's the whole point. That's the whole reason why this was so important. I know folks were worked up that, and watch, folks are going to be mad that they donated to Trump. I dare anybody to tell me that they dumped their bag though because they donated money to Trump. I dare anybody to tell me that they dumped their bag because Chris Larson donated to Kamala. Because you didn't. You didn't. And hopefully you didn't because you understand what they're doing. This is chess, not checkers, not go fish like the rest of the cryptocurrency space. Why would Ripple go to the World Economic Forum? Why would Trump go to the World Economic Forum? Did Trump go to the World Economic Forum and give a speech about globalism and how great it was and how we're going to do, all these deals with everybody and keep on letting everybody take advantage of us? Trump took the fight directly to the enemy, and Ripple is taking the fight directly to the enemy. And part of that is paying the price to make sure that that door gets open for you so that you can get on the inside. That's how you play this game at that level. Now, continuing on, folks, if you guys haven't already, please make sure you have liked this video. If you're new here, make sure you have subscribed, hit that notification bell. And we got a few more data points before we go to Q&A. But this is what I'm talking about. These guys are losing their minds over XRP and Ripple and the success that we're having. And the fundamentals and the momentum and everything that we still have, cooking. We're just getting started. And that's why they're so scared. You can hear it in their voice. It's hard for them to admit, but it's true. Brad Garlinghouse is smarter and richer than all of them. All of their VC pump shenanigans, and they still can't pass Brad up. They can't bring themselves to admit that Brad did it in a way that is fully transparent and legal, though. That's the thing. You're going to listen here to Mark Yusko say that, yes, Brad Garlinghouse is smarter and richer than him. These are his own words. But then he's going to lay out the caveat that this is basically a Ponzi scheme and that Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple are scammers. Take a listen in and listen closely to the fear in their voice.
What Trump is doing through this entity that he owns, and it's really his son, but because I don't think Donald really understands this stuff, is buying a bunch of crypto, Bitcoin and Hedera and XRP.
A bunch of things that might be approved for ETFs next year.
Shocking how that works.
Right.
And they're talking about exempting American coins. What the fuck does that mean?
Capital gains.
From capital gains. So here's the thing. As much as I hate, and I do hate XRP and Cardano because there's no there. There's no developers. There's no nothing. And look, Brad Garlinghouse he's smarter than me. He's richer than me because he built a big old scam that's working. And no one likes when I say that, but there's no there. And Circle, which actually has a real stablecoin, $42 billion of value, real, backed up by dollars, which is why a strategic Bitcoin reserve would be good for the dollar. Not bad, but real has about a $5 billion market cap. XRP, fully diluted, which has like 50 million in their stablecoin, has $170 billion of value. It's just, anyway, because this is likely to happen. So I think Trump,
it reminds me, it's like one of those things where it's like, I just don't like it, right? It's when you ask somebody like, and you'll get this in politics a lot too, especially with Trump. Why don't you like Trump? Give me a policy that you don't like about Trump. No. I get that he offends you. I get that you're mad that he's winning, but please explain a policy that you don't like. And then, well, I just don't like him. Well, he just offends me. I don't like his hairdo. He's the big bad orange man. No, explain. And so Mark Yusko is comparing a 2-day-old stablecoin, RLUSD, to Circle's USDC that's been around for years. What are we talking about here, Mark? What are you talking about? And he wants to, mix up these terms. These guys don't even know what they're talking about. He says XRP only has 50 million in their stablecoin. It's like, no, you mean Ripple only has 50 million in their stablecoin, and it's actually more. So we got to update those numbers. And I'd love to see you come back in a year, Mark, and update us after it's been longer than 2 days that we've had a stablecoin, right? And there's no developers. Oh, really? Really? That's interesting. Actually, we have hundreds of nodes. We're approaching and we're on our way to reaching 1,000 nodes on the XRP ledger, which, oh, by the way, nobody gets paid to run a node or a validator. So all of you guys in your little VC pump and dump chains where you incentivize all of these quote unquote developers, just like the Aptos CEO, right? He was a builder, right? He was doing a little deal, wasn't he? After he raises $400 million. After a few years, he's gone, right? But Brad Garlinghouse is the scammer. Right. The one guy in the one company that's actually getting institutions to use their token. Nobody else in the cryptocurrency space can say that. Like I said, and you can just see it. These guys don't understand Ripple or XRP. They don't understand why we have climbed up here to $2, why we're holding this level, why we still have so much. And they're just mad because these guys, you have to understand, these are hedge fund guys that compare themselves to each other. Right? They compare, who's got the bigger house? Who's got the bigger yacht? Who's got more numbers and digits in the bank account? And you and I, we don't really live in that world, right? We just care about having enough to provide for our families. And of course, we want to do good. I'm always competing with myself, right? But I don't compare myself, other than, can I do better than I did yesterday? Can we do better than we did last year, right? But these guys are so wrapped up in their own egos that they can't help themselves but to compare each other, and they expose themselves by admitting that, yeah, Brad's richer and smarter than me, but it's because he's got a scam. He's a scammer. That's why he's richer and smarter than me. And where they're going to have a real problem. This is what's so hilarious to me about this whole thing. They're having trouble wrapping their minds around XRP at a $150 billion market cap. They haven't seen nothing yet. These guys are going to have brain aneurysms when they're trying to figure out how XRP got to $1 trillion market cap. They're going to be losing their minds trying to figure out how RLUSD surpassed up Circle and Tether so quickly in market cap. Let's not make a comparison after 2 days, Marky Mark. Let's make a comparison after you give us at least a few months, maybe a year to get caught up to speed. And trust me, we're going to call you out, and we're going to be circling back around here in a year to touch base on how Ripple's stablecoin that doesn't have any value is part of a scam. We're going to see how we're doing here in a year's time, and we're going to come back and check on Marky Mark. And if these guys could just let go of their egos and just pick up a bag, they'd be able to take advantage of XRP and how big it is going to be and how big of a role it's going to play in our new financial system. They could invest in Ripple private equity like many of us have done. They could get a piece of this action, but they can't give it up because they're part of one big club that we ain't in. And I'm glad to not be a part of that little gang, because all that gang has done is siphon value out of this space without bringing real utility. While Brad and the team at Ripple have been compensated, as they should, for bringing real world utility to cryptocurrency. That's the difference. You got a bunch of VCs and a bunch of fake founders like the guy from Aptos that are siphoning value out of our ecosystem and making our space look bad while they line their own pockets. And these are the guys that want to go after Brad Garlinghouse, the most transparent in the space when it comes to what they're doing with their tokens, what they're doing as a company, what they're doing with their initiatives going forward, with the grants and the funding that they're providing for our ecosystem, with the fact that, and I will never forget this, these guys don't get it. They don't understand, why is XRP so strong? Why does it add a $150 billion market cap? I don't get why XRP is still holding $2. It's because the XRP army is the strongest community in cryptocurrency. And we're the strongest community because from the top down, we have real leadership that's been with us side by side in this battle, in the trenches right there with us, fighting against the SEC. And I'll never forget this. On the day that Judge Torres ruled that XRP was not a security, July 13, 2023, we'll never forget the day. Brad Garlinghouse has it tatted on his arm, right? That's the Brad Garlinghouse tattoo. 7/13/23 with the moon, the stars, and everything. I will never forget that moment when we got the news, and literally within an hour, Brad Garlinghouse didn't go on CNBC. He didn't go on Fox Business. He didn't go to any mainstream crypto. No. He came to an XRP community Twitter space to celebrate the victory that we had just achieved. And that's the difference between Brad Garlinghouse and the rest of these crypto clown CEOs that aren't bringing any real utility to this space. Brad Garlinghouse comes to XRP Las Vegas and comes and shakes hands and breaks bread with the people in this community. And like I said, we were the XRP army. We want to put down our shields and swords, and we just want to be the XRP family. We just want to enjoy our adult beverage. We want to have a good time and sing Kumbaya with the rest of the cryptocurrency space. That's what we want to do. And we could do it if we would stop getting attacked by all of these other guys in crypto. Like, we're done. We put away our shields. We put away our swords. We're ready to just start building, even though he says that there's no developers in XRP. I beg to differ. I mean, shoot, now we got meme coins, for crying out loud. You know? Felipe says, Zach, you're going to make me buy more XRP at the moment. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm excited. It's just hilarious to watch. I'm telling you, these guys' minds are just going to explode when XRP goes to these higher prices. I don't know why they're so hung up on market cap. That's what's so hilarious too. They don't even know how to value these things. They're so caught up in the traditional financial world. In fact, I saw Mark Yusko, I forget who he was commenting at. He was commenting at somebody who'd called him out on X. Oh, it was Saul. Saul from the XRP community. He had explained to Yusko, because Yusko said, explain to me where the value comes from. Explain to me where the cash flow comes from. Explain to me the business model. And it's like, don't you guys get it? You are traditional financial hedge fund bros. You're supposed to know this. We fought to get clarity that XRP is not a security, that we don't have any share of Ripple's business, that we don't have any share of Ripple's profits. That's not what this investment is about. Don't you get it? And it makes me laugh because you wonder, how the hell do these big hedge fund bros, these guys have so much dang money, so much assets under management, so many people that trust them to invest their money, and they don't even understand something as simple as, of course, this is not a stock. We don't have share of anybody's profits. We have share in the network, right? We have a share in this ledger that is the most efficient ledger for providing liquidity for tokenized assets, for tokenized real world assets like RLUSD, for tokenized real world assets like precious metals. I'm going to show you that here in 1 second. I see we got a super chat here from Daniel. Daniel says, now that we have RLUSD, are we exiting to it or to fiat or 50-50? Now, Daniel, I saw your comment on Patreon. Saw your comment on Patreon too. We'll be reaching out to make sure that you get in the Discord group. I know some folks have an issue connecting and linking up their Patreon with their Discord. And so we got team members ready to help and assist with you. We will make sure that you get in the Discord, brother. Thank you for your support. Now, to answer your question, I am looking at moving to RLUSD. See, I have a bag of XRP on Uphold that I was going to sell off into USD because Uphold was paying about 4.5% on the USD accounts. Well, now I'll be looking to take profit into RLUSD where I can earn 5%. Jason Wong on TikTok, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the support, guys. Everybody who has liked the video, who was tapping the screen, sharing the stream, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Just a couple more points and then we're going to go into Q&A. Multi-purpose token on the XRP ledger has been successfully audited by SoftStack HQ with 0 critical issues found. This marks an important step in ensuring robust security. XRP Ledger multi-purpose token standard enables efficient tokenization and supports diverse digital assets on a secure blockchain platform. Most people in the XRP space didn't get this, and so it's no surprise that even, all these people outside of XRP don't get why we've had a lack of developers. There is no incentive to run a node or a validator on the XRP ledger. The other problem is that we haven't had much functionality. Remember, we made our ledger lean, efficient, robust, and scalable for payments first, which was the correct move to do. This is why all these other networks go down as soon as the activity spikes up. We can handle, and we have a lot of room to scale too, by the way. What we're doing right now is kind of cute, but we have a lot of room to scale. There's a lot of room to work with there on the XRP ledger. But the point being, we scaled up payments and liquidity first. Now we're getting more tools to our developers' tool belt. All our developers had, and all we were able to do was send a fast, cheap, and efficient payment. So when you got a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And that's all you could do on the XRP ledger was smash a nail efficiently, right? Now we got additional tools. We had NFTs a couple years ago. That was late. Everybody else had NFTs. We didn't. Now we got it. We got AMMs. Now we got memes. Now we're getting multi-purpose tokens. Now we're getting on-chain lending. Now we have a stablecoin from a legitimate issuer. I mean, for crying out loud, we finally got a legitimate stablecoin. And so I understand why we have had a lack of developers in our ecosystem. Our developers don't have any incentive other than those who run validators want to just participate in our ecosystem, which actually adds to the strength of our network because the participants are here because they want to see what's best for the XRP ledger and they want to use the XRP ledger, not because they have an incentive to front run, to manipulate, to merely extract value from the ecosystem. They contribute because they want to see a healthy environment, an ecosystem, and a ledger. Now, continuing on here, this is what I'm talking about, folks. I put out a post here today responding to this guy on Twitter, Fohammer. He says, the gold and silver bullion redemption process is live at Ascension Index. I redeemed my AAG tokens and received my 1 ounce silver coins by mail. Earn tokenized, redeemable, passive gold and silver bullion minted on the XRP ledger at ascensionindex.com. Now, this project, Ascension Index, comes from the Reaper economic system, which is now Quantum Financial Systems, is the new company's name, headed up by Patrick Riley, a good friend of ours. Now, what they've done here is they got Reaper, they got Pillar, they got Ascension, they got a couple others in their whole ecosystem, and they've really built out something here very unique. And so I retweeted this, and I said, tokenized metals on the XRP ledger that are fully redeemable, meaning you can actually turn in your tokens to receive gold delivered to you in the mail. Or in this case, this guy got some silver sent to him in the mail. Now I asked the question, does any other blockchain have this yet? Now, I know that Veritasium, they're minting some tokens right now, or they're minting some silver coins right now. I know that. So huge shout out to Reggie Middleton and huge shout out to Veritasium community. They've done some good things over there. So that is one ledger where I know they've done some things. And I know that some other ledgers have kind of talked about doing it, but this is now live. This is not talking about it. This is not speculating about it. This is not, oh, maybe we're going to build this. This is not a roadmap. This is buy a token, redeem a token, get silver sent to your door. I don't know of any other ledger that has that. But what was interesting is that David Schwartz actually responded to me. So huge shout out to David here. He comes in and he responds to my tweet and he says, I redeemed silver dimes on the XRP ledger in 2013. I keep them close by for luck. Now, someone asked him, how does this work? David says, a guy has a huge bunch of silver dimes. So he created a gateway. You send him dimes and he gives you a DYM balance on the ledger. I bought DYM for XRP and redeemed it for a roll of silver dimes. So apparently David Schwartz bought tokenized silver. Well, he didn't even buy the tokens. It looks like he bought DYM. Well, I guess he did buy the tokens and then he redeemed them for silver dimes. So he swapped from XRP to the tokens and then he redeemed the silver that was backing those tokens. And apparently, I don't know who the guy is that he bought this from. I'd love to follow up from David and hear this story. And it got me thinking, I would love to hear some of the stories that David has about, and just stories like this. Right? Who knew this? That David bought tokenized silver and redeemed it back in 2013 on the XRP ledger from just some guy. Now, I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this in a while in regards to the precious metals on these ledgers. And I said that those who lean into transparency first and verifiable proof of reserves and collateral first, these are the leaders that are going to run this space going forward. Because everybody and their brother can make a claim, oh yeah, your one token represents, well, this is 10 ounces. Here's an ounce right here, right? Oh yeah, buy my token, it represents 1 ounce silver. Okay, trust me, bro, take my money, right? The point being is that we need legitimate issuers on the XRP ledger. We didn't even have a legitimate issuer of a stablecoin, for crying out loud. Now we have RLUSD. Now we're waiting for legitimate issuers of precious metals. Well, they're starting to arrive. So you have Ascension Index, and then you could literally just have some random guy that decides, hey, I'm going to tokenize silver or gold on the XRP ledger. Now, of course, you would have to put trust, and David put his trust into whoever this guy was. I don't know who this was, but this was in 2013, where somebody tokenized silver on the XRP ledger, and it was silver dimes, not ounces, but you get the point. They tokenized silver on the XRP ledger, received XRP from David Schwartz, and then David Schwartz redeemed the token for the physical silver dimes that he had shipped to his door. And he still is holding that silver, by the way. We're going to a very fun place here. And that multi-purpose token amendment that I just showed you guys is what we're talking about here. The ability to put some more functionality behind these tokens is exactly what we need for tokenizing all real world assets, whether it be, and guys, just look at this over the past week. We got RLUSD went live on Tuesday. We got tokenized treasury bills went live. I forget the group out of Korea that did that, but they tokenized treasury bills on the XRP ledger. We see that David bought tokenized silver on the XRP ledger back in 2013, but Ascension Index is an issuer that is doing this now. So we have tokenized precious metals on the XRP ledger now. Another company that Ripple shouted out was Meld Gold. They're also tokenizing gold, and I don't know if they're doing silver too on the XRP ledger. I've spoken with a company, Prop2, that's building on the XRP ledger, and they're going to build out a platform to tokenize real estate on the XRP ledger. And they're set to come out with their token and their program. They're basically building a platform, basically a marketplace for tokenized assets on the XRP ledger. They're starting with real estate, but they're going to move to other things as well. And so you're seeing the XRP ledger is being used as it was intended for. Basically, assets are being brought to the ledger because it's a great source of liquidity. And assets are getting tokenized by some issuers that we trust, other issuers that we don't trust as much. And that's up for us to conduct our due diligence. What's beautiful about this moment now is that we're finally getting the tools. We didn't have any of this. We didn't have NFTs. We didn't have AMMs. We didn't have meme coins. We didn't have on-chain lending. We didn't have any DeFi. And folks didn't even understand that we had a DEX. Most of the crypto space still doesn't know that we have a DEX. 2 weeks ago, we finally got listed on DEX Screener, which displays our stats on all of our tokens on their platform, which has millions of users every single day. So we finally are getting exposure to the XRP Ledger tokens, and the fact that we had a DEX, we had the first DEX though. See, the reason why David was able to buy these tokenized silver dimes is because that we had a functional DEX back in 2012 when the XRP Ledger launched, completely decentralized on layer 1. So you are seeing this moment come together, everything coinciding at the perfect moment. XRP going viral as we get a stablecoin, as we get meme coins. We're getting it from institutions. We're getting it from retail Joe Blow that wants to trade Mickey Mouse meme coins. And I've been saying the whole time, let everybody come on in. Bring the memes, bring the institutions, bring a stablecoin, bring tokenized treasuries, bring tokenized precious metals, bring tokenized real estate, and don't just talk about it like the rest of this cryptocurrency space. Actually, get it done. And that's what's happening right now on the XRP Ledger. So, as I titled this episode here tonight, Ripple donated $5 million worth of XRP to Trump. We are not going anywhere. We will not be ignored. And we've established a $2 floor price on XRP, which is absolutely fine with me. I know folks were hyped. I know I was hyped. You know, it looked like, yeah, we're making a good run up here. And at any single, you guys have to understand, we bounced 18% to the upside after going back to $2 today. I've been talking about a massive buy wall at $2 and a massive sell wall at $3. This is not complicated. You don't have to be a TA guru to see what's taking place. There's a massive buy wall of people that are willing to buy $2 XRP. I don't want $2 XRP. My bags are packed, but I took advantage of 7-cent XDC. Thank you very much. I took advantage of 26-cent HBAR. Thank you very much. I took advantage of 3-cent Flare. Thank you very much. I took advantage of 58-cent Say token. I would say thank you very much, but it dumped lower than that. I think I'm in the red right now on my Say token. Okay. And that's all right, because I know why I'm buying these tokens. And if you're new here, like I said, we want to move you into the camp of understanding how to make investments with conviction based on a thesis, based on real fundamentals that you can hang your hat on, that you can go to sleep soundly at night, not being worried about your portfolio, and knowing that if the asset does come down in price by 20%, by 30%, oh my goodness, that is nothing more than a buying opportunity. It is an opportunity to buy an asset that you wanted to buy yesterday at a higher price. Now the asset's cheaper. As long as you understand your fundamentals, you should be aping into that asset when it goes on sale. And like I said, my bags are full on XRP, my bags are full on XLM, but I'm scooping up some of these altcoins. You guys let me know what you guys are doing in the comments down below. I want to roll into a Q&A session. I got an adult beverage next to me that I think I need to take a sip of. We've been running it up here for about 50 minutes, and we're going to go for a little bit longer. So pour yourself a little something, pull up here, drop a comment, question, and let's get it rocking and rolling. I appreciate you guys for stopping by here. James Hall, thank you. Thinking about going to XRP Las Vegas in May, but can't find anyone to go with me. Would suck to hang solo. James, show up. Trust me. Trust me. This is the XRP family, brother. There is no rolling solo. There is no rolling solo in XRP Las Vegas. This is the XRP family, brother. We go shut down. We go shut down Vegas. Everybody says that. I know everybody says we're shutting down the town. But no, we stick together. We stick together. We go sing karaoke at the Cat's Meow. We go do other fun stuff. The D-Gens do other stuff. I don't do that. Cheers, everyone. But James, come hang out with the family, brother. You'll have yourselves a great time. Whoops. I totally just spilled. We're getting out of control on the stream here. How are we doing? XRP family. By the way, guys, the new merch is available at ZachRector.com. Just hit the shop tab at the top of my website. And if you guys are looking to get into our private community, we have our Discord weekly call tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 8:30 Pacific. Every single Saturday, we go live with our Discord family. We chop it up over there. So if you guys want to get tapped in, go to my website, sign up through Patreon to get access to Discord. We'd love to have you in the family. Could you talk about my example with the crude oil global sales using Swift or XRP? What's the difference? Well, we're at a point now where basically everybody needs to come to the level playing field and bring the resources, the economy, the backing that they can to their dollar to be respected on the level playing field, right? So we're going to see countries' resources get tokenized. And like I said, it's the same thing with those who want to tokenize precious metals on the XRPL. We need to know that you have the metals. We need to be able to verify that you have the metals. And so it's the same thing when it comes to these countries coming to the playing field. It's like, okay, you say you got gold, you say you got oil, you say you got wheat, you say you got all these other commodities. We need to verify that. And once it can be verified, and tokenized, then we can give you a line of credit. Then we can work with you. Then we can do a deal. Speaking of doing a deal, the El Salvador just did a deal with the IMF. Looks like the Bitcoin program wasn't going to be working out as they anticipated. Whoopsies. Do I have memberships yet tonight? I don't know what you mean by memberships. Shannon, you're at the casino? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. God bless you, Shannon. I've been saying, people are going to go to the casino every single day. Might as well bring the casino to the XRP ledger, and that's what we have with the XRP meme coins. You know what I'm saying? People are going to go to the casino every single day. People are going to go buy, something silly every single day. Might as well let them buy something silly on the XRP ledger. Okay, Shannon, we're rooting for you. You have a Discord, buddy? Yes, we do. Yep. If you want to get access to the Discord, just go to the Patreon, sign up there to get access to the Discord group. Alaska oil field here for you, Zach. David, I appreciate you. Appreciate your hustling too, by the way. I know that's no easy job. That's what runs our world, is men and women that are getting it done like that. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh, YouTube memberships, it's a way. Yes, Sacred Terra. Yes, thank you guys. I do not have memberships activated on YouTube yet. I'm trying to think about, I think I just wanted to keep everything over on Patreon. I just wanted to keep everything on Patreon. Where can we learn about paying crypto tax? Well, hopefully Trump's going to change that. We won't have to worry about that too much. But you should be able to talk with any accountant. Basically, you have to understand, a lot of people think that they need a special crypto accountant. You don't. It's taxed as regular property. So any accountant should be able to help you in that regard. It's just a matter of being able to track all of your trades. So if you're trading a bunch of meme coins and silly stuff on a dozen different platforms, then you might have a tough time finding somebody that wants to take on your business when they have to track 5,000 transactions between Fartcoin and Mickey Mouse Coin. So But other than that, no, it's pretty basic, pretty standard. Short-term capital gains, long-term capital gains. Not much to it. David says 12 miles off the coast on the Arctic Ocean as we speak. Now that is commitment. Now we had Dennis. Dennis was tuning into the live show right before he was about to get married. We got this person, David, out in the middle of the Arctic Ocean tuning in. We got Shannon at the casino, which that's a lot going on. You're listening to the live show, but then you're listening to the casino, ding, 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 ching, 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 right? Listening to all the money sounds, listening to all the noise. And knowing Shannon, she's got an adult beverage next door too. But that's commitment. That's commitment. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let's see where you guys are all at tonight. Which altcoins do you recommend that you plan on taking profits from? I plan on selling off 90% of my bags on all of my cryptocurrencies besides XRP. XLM, dumping 90%. XDC, Algo, HBAR, Doge, all of my meme coins, all of it gone. 95% of it. I may hold on to a little bag of these coins, but 95% of it gone. Boston, Missouri, Louisiana. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so what is included in the Patreon and the Discord group? So I include we have my exit strategies included in the Discord membership, along with our weekly calls every single Saturday, along with our business development content, along with our tactical wealth resource content. Those are exclusive content pieces that we put together. But in addition to that, we have ongoing conversations and resources shared in the Discord community. So we have channels where we basically can archive resources and discussions and documents. But then we have ongoing conversations about multiple topics, multiple subjects. So it is a resource for the community that is always being added to, but you can always go back and watch our, business development content. You can watch the tactical wealth resources. You can watch the XRP exit strategy that I just put together. All of that is included in the Discord membership, along with access to me, our community, and on a weekly basis, we have those Discord weekly calls. You would sell your cryptocurrency before regulations? Yes. So what I'm looking for is for my price targets to come in, whether that's regulations sending them there, whether that's an announcement that sends them there. I'm not hanging my hat on, is this a super cycle? Is it not a super cycle? Is the coin going to go up or not? If I believe there's a reason for it to go up, I'm going to invest. And when it hits my targets, I'm selling. Because regulations are coming, but not all of these cryptos are going to benefit. Some of these cryptos are probably going to go away from regulations, right? I mean, so I'm in these investments to get what I want out of them, whether that is this month, next month, regulations coming, regulations not coming, super cycle, not a super cycle, is Bitcoin going to 150K, 200K? When Dogecoin goes to 90 cents, my whole bag's dumped. Gone. When these other coins go to my targets, I mean, it's just regulations are coming, but you got to understand too, it's these cycles are real and utility will break us out. But just because a regulation gets passed doesn't mean that we go to the moon tomorrow. It's just like when RLUSD got launched, we bumped up a little bit, but it didn't send us to all-time high. It didn't send us anywhere crazy. And so you got to take advantage of these coins when they do hit your price targets. But I think that, some folks are like, oh, the market's going to top in March. That's when I'm selling everything. Well, your crypto could be moving now. Your crypto could be moving later, right? And so as long as you have your exit strategy ready to go, your target set, whenever you hit those targets, whatever is the catalyst that takes you there, I'm executing, right? I'm not, I think there's too many people that are looking at previous cycles, trying to judge how this cycle is different, how this cycle is the same. Regulations coming, stablecoin bill coming. If the number hits my target, I'm selling. Zach, do you go live on specific days or at certain times during the week? I tend to go live at about 7 to 7:30 Pacific Standard Time or 10 to 10:30 Eastern. When I do go live, it's towards the end of the day. And I used to do regular Tuesday, Thursday schedule. I've really just kind of set this up where now I just kind of go live when I feel like it's, when I feel like the time is right, when I feel, up to wanting to do a live show. Yeah. So I'm looking at getting the schedule maybe dialed in here now. Now I'm out of my other business. I've sold off my other business. So now all I have to do is just focus on this and my family. And so my schedule is a little bit more cleared up to, I'm in the process right now of setting more of a regular schedule. Yeah. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates, but mostly I go live in the evenings. You started this one like something triggered you. Yeah, I mean, I read comments, and I think that it's hard for maybe some of the folks watching to get it because you don't read the comments that I do. And I care about our community a lot. Like, I probably should not read the comments. The right thing to do, it would probably be better for, I don't know, my mood throughout the day would not to be reading the comments because, yeah, I get a lot of positive. Most of the comments are positive, but we do get negative comments, but it's not like the negativity from like trolls or haters that gets to me. It's the folks that aren't seeing the fundamentals behind this investment. And you can see folks wavering when they shouldn't be. That's the part that bugs me. That's the part that's concerning. And as always, I understand that we're all in a different situation in life. And so although XRP is going up, we still are facing other situations in our life. And so that's why I read the comments and, for better or for worse, I just care. And so, I came on tonight here and I wanted to once again show folks that we're not going anywhere. There's no pouting over here about XRP going down to $2. I wish I could tell you guys how much my portfolio's gone down, how much I've lost from going from $2.90 back down to $2. It's a bag. And I want you guys to be in the same spot as I am where I just laugh about it and we just buy more, right? So I think that's why I've been, kind of on one tonight and maybe more so lately is because it's tense. Like folks want to just like, I feel like there's part of our community, and I get this. If you're in a good spot where you're not selling XRP till XRP's at, maybe you're never selling XRP, right? You're never going to sell XRP or you're not selling XRP till $100. Okay, that's great. I understand that, but not everybody's in that position. So the reason why it's tense right now is not because like I'm in a spot where I'm concerned about my bag going up or down or what's my bag worth. It's about, I know that there are real people in real situations that overinvested in XRP that are looking to take profit at some of these targets here at some of these targets that are right around the corner. And so it's just about helping the community navigate this. Some folks are in that spot where this is a really tense moment. Other folks are in a spot where they just don't care. They're here for the long term. And so, it's like I'm trying to take care of both, right? Now I did see 10-ton hammer. 10-ton hammer. Stay strong, bro. We got you. We got love for you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that super chat. Michael says, what is your reasoning for selling off 90% of your other coins, even all of your ISO coins, buy back some next bear market, or just done with those? I'll buy back. Now, I could lose a lot of my XRP. I could lose a lot of these other cryptos and never be able to get them back. I am running that risk, and I am comfortable with that risk. But here's the thing. We are going to see a sell-off. We are going to see a correction, and I am just trying to play that. I know it's inevitable. I know that no matter how much I hold my XRP, no matter how much some of you guys hold your XRP, people are going to hit the sell button. People are going to sell off huge bags. People are going to sell off their entire bags at $4, $5, $6, all the way up to $10. People are going to unload their entire bags. And so to be oblivious to that, I think is not setting ourselves up for what's coming this bull run. And like I said, it's not that I don't think that we're going to big prices. It's that you got to play the hand that you're dealt. And the hand that we've been dealt is that a lot of people are going to get shaken out at these levels. I'm just going to try to play that move. And that's a risk that I'm running with. And the problem that I have, and the reason why I'm dumping 90% of these coins, is because I don't think that they have the real adoption and utility to sustain these prices. And the other thing is that we still have so much speculation. Speculation and basically bubbles take you past fundamental values. Now, with these other coins, like I said, there's a lack of real adoption of the tokens that I see. And a lot of them are just following with XRP, like XLM. XLM has not had any substantial news, anything crazy that's happened recently with XLM that made it pump 600%, other than it just followed behind XRP in the past month and a half. That's it. And so when XLM hits my targets, I'm going to sell, because I don't think that they have enough to sustain a $5 XLM. So at $5, I'm going to sell, right? And I'm just throwing out that number. I have targets even lower than that on XLM. Now with XRP, this is a different situation. We have real utility and adoption before regulations have even been passed that can help us establish a new floor price. And that's what I'm really interested to see this bull run. I'm not interested so much, well, I can't say I'm not interested. I am very interested in how high we go this bull run. But more importantly, I think it's going to be a matter of where do we set the new floor price at? Is the new floor for XRP at $5, $10, $20? What's the floor price on XRP going to be after this bull run? We're going to have a bull run and we're going to have a bear market. Regulations, utility, none of it's going to stop that. I do not believe that it's going to stop that. And if it does, guess what? We get rich. We make a lot of money. So, like I said, if I sell off my XRP at $20 and it doesn't come back down to $10 and it continues up to $30, $40, $50, the only problem we're worried about is who's hosting the party. What are we going to do with the wealth? That's all we're going to be worried about at that point. So I'd be happy to be wrong, but I firmly believe that we are going to see a run up and we're going to see a comeback, a correction. We are going to come back down. And these utility coins that we've invested in, like XLM, XDC, Algorand, they're going to pump, but they do not have the documented adoption, partnerships, and real acquisition of the token like XRP has. That's why I feel comfortable selling off 90% of my bags this bull run on those cryptos. Very simply, I do not believe in those tokens as much as I do XRP. Period. That's why. Now, I want to make sure I didn't miss any other super chats there. Appreciate you guys for stopping by here on tonight's stream. Feel free to drop any comments or questions down below. I see that we got another one here from Frankie J. XRP is the new Nostro Vostro. Just hang on, fam. And that's exactly it. Is that we have real utility, real liquidity that takes us to much higher prices. But I think that we do a run up and a run down before we get there. And I'll be happy to be wrong on that. I'd be very happy to be wrong on that. The other thing that's tough to talk about as far as like, oh, you're going to sell off 90% of your bag, you're going to sell off this. I haven't invested, like, I have not invested my bags of these alts is not anything substantial. Like, it's substantial enough that I'll say, yes, I have a position in these coins, but we're not talking about my XRP bag. My XRP investment is much, much different. And so I can sell off half my bag of XRP and still have a bag that I'm very happy with. These other coins, I have no attachment to them. There's nothing there. And strictly from an investment standpoint, I have a lack of faith in those coins compared to XRP. Raymond says I've been tense lately. Maybe I need to take a couple more sips of my adult beverage. It is, I mean, this it's just not a game where we're at right now. It's not. It's just there's a lot of money on the line, right? And it's not even so much me. It's our people. It's our community, right? I think that what's really been frustrating me though is the attacks have continued, and there's no reason for them other than they're just fearful of XRP. The attacks out of nowhere from Stellar, the attacks out of nowhere from the Chainlink community liaison, right? And it's just out of nowhere we get Mark Yusko coming out to bash XRP, right? And they're just wrong, and they're being proven wrong by the fact that XRP is holding so strong. And I think that I'm just so excited to watch this rest of this bull run play out, and we're going to be proven right, not to XRP pumping to $3, but XRP pumping to a lot higher price. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wish, this space wasn't as tense as it is, but, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot taking place. XRP John, thank you for the 20 spot. Did you move some to Caleb and Brown? Yes. Yes, I've moved some XRP to Caleb and Brown. Yeah, I'm planning on selling XRP on Coinbase up, holding Caleb and Brown. I think really too, I just want to seize this opportunity. I think that's what has me so worked up, is it's about seizing the opportunity. Because really, none of the haters and the stuff bug me. People can say whatever they want. I think what it is about is maximizing this opportunity. Seeing what we've been able to do before institutions have arrived. I've been talking about this in regards to the meme coins. Yeah, the meme coins are silly. It's tokenized stupidity and attention. But what's interesting is how far can we pump this sucker just based off of retail before institutions arrive? How many people can we onboard? We still have a lot of work to do. And so I think that's my perspective, is that I'm looking at this thing like, yeah, my bags are packed. Yeah, many in our community have their bags packed, but there's still a lot of work to do. It's like when Kobe said, right? Work's not finished. Work's not done. That's exactly how I feel. How's the buyback going? I mean, institutions are looking to acquire more and more XRP. The ETFs are only going to accelerate that. More and more people are treating XRP as a reserve. Yeah, We have the shareholders of SBI that are saying that SBI should become the Michael Saylor of XRP. So the buyback is underway. There's a lot of XRP being bought off the markets as we speak. That's why we held $2. That's why we've been holding $2. Job's not done. Job's not done. Reading comments right now. Coinbase sucks. Yeah, you got to use what you can use. I'm here in the United States of America where I only have so many options for buying crypto. None of these exchanges are meant to be our friends. They're meant to, for us to conduct a business transaction and then get our long-term holdings off of those platforms. So it is what it is. Everybody's worried about wallets, exchanges. Use what you need to use. Set up on exchanges. Have a good relationship with exchanges. I have multiple bank accounts. I have multiple exchanges. I plan on selling at multiple price targets. Please answer my question. Yali, what's your question? I'm looking to see your question. What is the question there, Yali? What's your top 5 long-term holds? I only hold XRP long-term. I'm selling all my coins this bull run. Do I plan on keeping or selling XRP? I plan on keeping about half my bag through this bull run. If we run up to $25, that's my highest target that I've set for this bull run. If we do reach that level, I will have sold off a good amount of my bag. Up to $25 is the highest targets that I have, but I'm keeping half my bag. I like your plan, which would be hell of a profit and still being safe. Yeah, Daniel, thank you so much. Yeah. I think that there's a lot of folks that aren't going to take profits this bull run again, and they're just, like I said, if you're okay watching your portfolio on XRP going up and coming back down and you don't need the money, that's fine, then good. I just want you to be ready for that and be able to stomach that. Are you planning to swap on the DEX? No. I mean, I can always swap on the DEX to RLUSD, but I'm planning on using Uphold, Coinbase, and Caleb and Brown along with the DEX too. Could you repeat that about XRP? If XRP runs up to $25, I will have sold off half my bag if I execute my XRP exit strategy how I anticipate and how I expect to. $25 is the high side on my targets. I don't even know for sure if we'll really get there. I have strong conviction on $5 to $10 this bull run, but $20 to $25 I don't rule out. And if we do get there, I am prepared to, hit another one of my targets. And then as XRP comes back down, I'm basing how high XRP goes to determine how low I think we're going to come back down. So I'm not setting any targets like, oh, I'm going to sell off at $20 and be able to buy back in at $5. I'm waiting to confirm how high we go, and then I will determine on when I will make my entries back into XRP. I transferred my XRP wallet to Tangem. I did a test, $5. They charged me half. Yes, the exchanges are going to charge you fees, guys. It's why I paid $50 for RLUSD and I received 48. I bought on Uphold US dollars through my debit card. I sent them $50 and they gave me 47.9 RLUSD. They're going to take fees. How much XRP do you own? I just got a few. Why were the fees so high? I don't know. That's why I like Caleb and Brown, is because they're transparent about their fees. Some of these other platforms, they'll have a fee that looks low, but then they'll hit you on the slippage. So the fee will only be 0.5% or 1%, but they'll get another 1 or 0.5% on slippage on you. And that's kind of a hidden fee. Whereas Caleb and Brown, they just hit you with a 3.5% fee, but they don't hit you on any slippage. So, for me, I'm more concerned about my order going through. I'm hitting my order. If you can get my order to go through, take 3.5%. Sure. That's the cost of doing business. Have I been buying XRP on this dip? No. My bags of XRP are packed. I am not buying any more XRP unless we go back down to 50 cents. Then I will. Ninja, good to see you, brother. 20 spot. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Zach, how did you first hear about XRP, digital asset investor? Huge shout out to DAI. Back in 2018, I first started investing in Bitcoin. That's how I first got introduced to crypto, like so many of you. And then, like so many of you, digital asset investor was, the one that introduced me to XRP. So it was digital asset investor and digital perspectives, Brad Kimes. Yep. Will I sell into RLUSD to gain a yield? Yes. Yep. When do you expect the peak of the bull market? We'll probably peak out again in the springtime, and then most likely if we follow the previous cycles, it would be November. But like I said earlier, I'm not worried at all about, is it a super cycle? Is this cycle different? I'm worried about XRP going to $25 this cycle. And it can do that. And it can do that very easily. That's it will not matter whether it's a super. XRP's in a super cycle. Invest in cryptos that are going into their own super cycle. That's what I'm looking for. XRP peaks separately from Bitcoin, though, and that's the example that I'm laying out, right? So many folks are worried about the dates, the cycles, super cycle, not a super cycle. When are you selling? At what price target are you selling? And is there, bullish catalysts that are going to take it to that price? Not just on XRP, but on your other cryptos as well. And when it hits those prices, it hits those prices, Can you get passive income from staking XRP? There is no staking on the XRP ledger. Some platforms will give you a yield, but you have to trust them to give up your XRP. So please be careful. Please be careful. I don't want to say that there's nobody reliable that's giving a sustainable yield on XRP, but there's nobody reliable giving a sustainable yield on XRP yet. You remember Brad Kimes doing the chats too back in the day? Yep. Back in the day when Brad would live stream. Yeah. I get it. I mean, you guys have seen it from me too. Really the best YouTube strategy for our type of content is to just drop 2 videos per day. That's the best for the algorithm. Live streams are fun though, and I just like doing them, right? I like doing the lives too much. I like going through the news and giving my full update because I have a lot to cover that I can't just cover in a 10-minute update. So I still like doing the lives here, but the formula the formula for the best success on YouTube is 1 or 2 videos per day. With live stream. If you can do live streams do help too, but not many people can do live shows. Zach, have you heard anything about staking returning to Uphold? Uphold is going to offer 5% rewards on RLUSD for US investors come January 1st, along with everybody else. I think that they are trying to bring back staking here soon, but they haven't yet. I think they have plans to in 2025. How long did it take you to get comfortable with learning this market? I would say by 2020, I would say by 2019 into 2020, I knew what I held. And so that's why, but even so, in March of 2020, I didn't buy XRP at 11 cents because I thought it was going to 5 cents. But that was more so, I just thought the world was ending like we all did. And I was being greedy and I wanted to buy XRP at 5 cents versus 11 cents. So, but by that point, I wasn't going anywhere. So it took me about probably a year to understand it to that level. But I'm still learning today, guys. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I'm a trading guru, like I understand everything. Really, what helped me get caught up on the rest of the financial markets, including the stock market, bonds, and other aspects, other asset classes, was the last 2 years. In 2022, when we headed into a recession and a bear market for crypto, I didn't stop making content. I just started to talk more about other financial markets. I talked about current events always, but I started to talk more about other aspects of our financial markets. And so from 2022 on, I was able to learn a lot more about the rest of the financial markets. But it goes back to, in 2015 when I started my business. That's when I really took my matters into my own hands when it came to how I made my money and then how I started to invest back in myself. I was investing in myself. I was investing in my own business. And then in 2018, that's when I finally started to invest in Bitcoin. But by 2019, I had found XRP and I started going all in on XRP. I started making content in 2021 because I saw a missing gap. Nobody was making good XRP content on TikTok. And so I started making content on TikTok. My first video, I had a strategy behind it and it did hit pretty well. My first video ended up getting 60,000 views on TikTok. And then basically the rest was history. My goal and my strategy was to drop a few TikToks and then basically hustle to the point that I could start going live. So I had to get 1,000 followers on TikTok. So I dropped a few videos, worked it up to 1,000 followers, and then I was able to start doing lives. And so in 2021, I would go live on TikTok for hours, like daily. My longest live stream on TikTok, I think, was 6 hours. And so I pounded TikTok during 2021 and started making content about what I knew about cryptocurrency. But then it's like, it really forced me to start learning about other aspects of the financial markets, not just crypto. And I was very thankful for that, that education and opportunity over the past couple of years, because now it's really put myself and our community into a good spot right now as we enter this next bull market, as we enter a next Trump presidency. And like I've been saying, Trump started the greatest transfer of wealth in world history under his first administration, and he's going to finish it under his second administration. And it's up to us to take advantage of it. You can't just sit back and think that Trump's going to, take care of everything for you. And in the same regard, we were preaching all through the last 4 years that you need to have a strategy to keep the money coming in, because we knew that inflation wasn't going away. We knew that we were heading into a recession. We knew that we were still facing war. We knew we were still facing a lot that needed to be cleaned up in the cryptocurrency space. We knew that there's still a lot of leverage present. And so you're going to get liquidated if you get over levered. And so our community was able to build a real foundation over the past 4 years that I've been making content. and we've been doing that together. And I'm just so excited on the future that I see where our community can go forward, because a lot of us already had businesses, a lot of us already have investments. That's why the XRP community is so strong. They call us the boomer chain. Well, the thing about boomers is they have wealth. And that's why we don't even move when we get these crashes on XRP, because our community already has money. Our community already has businesses. Many of you guys are professionals in your own right, in your own fields. And so that's why we've remained so resilient. But what gets exciting is when the XRP bag starts to move, when our other cryptocurrency bag starts to move, we have a little bit more gasoline that we can pour on our fire that we already got cooking. That's our business. That's our side hustle. That's our other investments. And then when we have a little bit more money to work with, this is where it gets really exciting. Scott, appreciate that. Appreciate that super chat. Zach, please post the link to Rigged from the Start for Viking Cat. Yes, Rigged from the Start, fruitionproductions.com. Productions.store. Boom, boom. Here is the website right here, fruitionproductions.com/store. And you can buy the documentary right here. Scott, thank you. Josh, can't get Caleb and Brown to respond to my emails. They should. They're usually very good about their response. So, Scott, you can send me a message at zachrector.com. You can send me a message, and I can talk to my people at Caleb and Brown, and we'll make sure that you get taken care of for sure. We sent them a lot of people. So we kind of flooded their platform when I first initially added them as a community resource. You guys know I already had Uphold, I had Coinbase, and that's how I'm supported. When you guys watch our content, when you guys share out our content, when you guys use our community resources, when you guys buy the merch, that's how we are funded here. I don't have any sponsors. So when we first got set up here with Caleb and Brown, we sent them a tidal wave of new users. And so they're working their way through that. So you may be kind of caught up in the queue of new people that we sent their way. But Josh, if you send me a message, I will make sure that we get you taken care of for sure. They will get right on it. They ensured us that they would prioritize our community because we've sent over a lot of people. Alejandro, should I sell all my XRP and buy a Lambo, or should I hold and buy a spaceship in like 6 months? I'm not a fan of the Lambos. And as far as space goes, it's kind of a 50-50 toss-up for me. I don't know. I kind of believe in space. I kind of believe in a other reality. I don't know. Although we just saw the flat earthers went down to Antarctica and they proved that you can watch the sun go around. So, I don't know. We'll see. I would probably not do the Lambo. Space travel, you know. I'm going to let some other people do the space travel first before I do. I'll let Elon send some more rockets up there and play around a little bit more, and Jeff Bezos. I'll let them play around a little bit more before I go up. I don't have any care to go up into space. XRP Phoenix, appreciate you. Appreciate the 20 spot. Zach, have you seen Phoenix on the XRP ledger? Have you seen the animations? Check it out. I have not seen the animations. What is that? Is that NFTs that they're making? Is that NFTs? I have seen Phoenix, and a huge shout out to that project. What are you guys, like the second or the third biggest meme coin on the XRP ledger now? So yeah, that's pretty big. Pretty big. I will definitely check it out. I forgot, I still got to buy some Bear token. Crypto Apex had given me some a super chat to go buy the Bear token with, and I forgot I still need to go do that. The Bear token is not an official sponsor of the show. Neither is the Phoenix token, but I may take a look at it. And I'm rooting for all of these memes, by the way. I want to see our memes reach some of these market caps that these other meme coins on Solana reach, some of these other chains. I really want to see that. What if we don't know what we're doing well enough to know at which price points to sell our coins, William? I have made my XRP exit strategy available, and that is just, obviously pertaining to XRP, but you can use that as a template for your other positions as well. Because I explained the where, when, and why I am selling my XRP this bull run, and you can compare that to other cryptocurrencies too and see similarities. And really, what you're going to want to start to take a look at is the technicals, because the technicals determine when we buy and sell. The fundamentals are going to determine what we should buy, right? Based off of fundamentals, we know XRP is strong. We know it has strong enough fundamentals to push it up. But when we want to determine when is a good time to buy or sell, that's when we're going to want to understand some technical analysis. But you don't have to be a TA guru. You don't have to understand everything there is to know about charts. You just need to understand the basics of when something's, undervalued, when something's overbought or oversold. Do I make, where's my XRP exit strategy available at? So it's available at zachrector.com. For you guys on TikTok, that's linked up in my bio. So zachrector.com, go to my Patreon. If you go to my Patreon shop, it's available for purchase. You can buy my XRP exit strategy. Or if you want the best bang for your buck, you just sign up for our Discord group. You get the XRP exit strategy. You can join us in the Discord weekly call tomorrow morning, and you get access to be in our Discord group, 24/7 community and resources, ongoing support. Shannon says she lost her $50. Darn it. We were rooting for you, Shannon. We were rooting for you. See, you could have, you can do many things. You can go to the casino. You can go buy a meme coin. I had to go do some last minute Christmas shopping for wifey today. Speaking of Christmas gifts, check this out. I'm pretty excited about this one. So I got my big lights here. I got my ring light over there. I got that light over there. All sorts of lights. But shout out to wifey. She got me this poster here. This is the XRP Unleashed documentary. Now the title is rigged from the start. But I really love this. She got this one framed up for me. I'm going to hang this up in the office somewhere. Really like this one. Add a little bit more character to the office. Real quick, while I'm grabbing stuff, let me plug this real quick. The XRP family merch is available. We have the XRP family shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, crew necks, hoodies. We don't have the hats yet, but they will be listed here this weekend, so make sure you guys stay ready for that. And then obviously we have the XRP Trump shirts, and the XRP family shirts have been flying off the shelves. And by the way, if any of you guys have placed orders in the first tranche of orders have shipped out. So if you were already placed an order, it is likely that your order has been shipped out. At this point, we cannot confirm that we can deliver it to you by Christmas. But if you do want to take advantage of that, that's available at the website, zachrector.com. And oh my goodness, I was going to actually post a picture on Twitter to try to plug my merch, because for crying out loud, I was in Dick's Sporting Goods, and I'm looking at getting a couple things for wifey, and I'm looking, they're selling crew necks, Nike crew necks, for $60. I'm like, what? Is it just plain basic Nike crew necks with the Nike swoosh logo? Nothing fancy, nothing special. $60 crew necks. So I think we got all of our sweatshirts, I think, are at $45. $45 for our sweatshirts, crew necks or hoodies. And then the t-shirts, the Trump XRP ones are $35. But I was looking at the cost of some of these clothes, I'm like, holy cow. I think I need to up my prices. Government shut down in 12 minutes? No, they passed the bill. Government, they passed the bill. I forgot to mention that earlier, by the way, guys, is that the government has passed a resolution. Of course, they always do, right? I'm so sick of it, man. Shut it down already. For crying out loud, shut it down. They keep on keeping it rolling. They keep on kicking the can down the road. Shut it down. Shannon, thank you for the super chat, Shannon. Lost my 50, but gained what in XRP? Thanks, Z. What? I don't know if I understand what you just said, Shannon. What? You gained what in XRP? What do I think of H-bar? I think H-bar is going to go up to about $1.50 to $2 this bull run. And, so I acquired some at 26 cents. And it's not a project that I'm, overly excited about, overly impressed with. But they're there. They have utility. They have some good folks on their governing council. And they have enough to pump. So that's what I'm going to take advantage of. Smisa11, thank you for the super chat. Phoenix is probably the best meme coin on the XRP ledger. You will buy a bag, Zach. Yeah, so I might take a look at it. I've been taking a break from the meme coins. And I should have held on to some of my meme coin bags. I would be up a lot more than I was. I thought that I was being slick. I made some trades on these memes and I made a good bag of XRP. A bag of XRP that I didn't have before I started trading the memes. But now I'm looking back at some of these coins that I'm watching. They just kept on going up and up and up. And so I'm rooting for all these memes. And, watching. I'm still watching. Watching closely. Bought all of my XRP before it doubled to $2. Eric, that is good timing. That is good timing. Think about that, and that's what I mentioned at the very beginning of this live show tonight, is the new reality that we've entered. We were at 50 cents for years, sub $1 for years. Even during the 2021 bull run, we only went up above $1 and held above $1 for maybe a few weeks. It was not that long that we held above $1 for XRP during that 2021 bull run. And like I said, we don't have a history of holding above $2. This is a new reality for XRP. And it has the rest of the space in full panic. I just switched to SUI. I have seller's remorse. Did you sell your XRP for SUI? You sold your XRP for SUI, a coin that's already at all-time high, already in price discovery, already been pumped up by the VC pump gang? Shoot. RIP. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That'll happen. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to wrap up this session right now. It's been a lot of fun, approaching almost 2 hours on the live show here tonight. I had a lot of fun with you guys. We are going to be doing our Discord Wheelie Call tomorrow morning at 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. If you guys are looking to get tapped in with us, just go to my website, zachrector.com. You sign up through Patreon to get access to Discord. We have now made available our shop. The merch is now live at the website. Just go to the website. Top tab is going to be shop. Hit that. Go check out the merch. We got a lot more on the way too. Just got a few initial collections to get started, but we have a lot more on the way. And if you guys have any questions about the merch, you can send an email to merch@zachrector.com if you have any questions, comments. And like I said, we already sent out some orders, have been shipped out today. So we're getting them sent out. We're getting them fulfilled as fast as possible. And just want to say thank you for all the support, guys. You know, it's been 4 years now that we've been making content. I think that we're just getting started. We have a long ways to go still. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, get tapped in with us. Everything's at zachrector.com. I'll be back tomorrow with some more updates. I appreciate you for stopping by, and God bless all of you guys. Go have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much.